Hey there, coaches. Welcome to day 3 of Rock Your Biz Bootcamp 2.0. Great job, you guys, so far with sharing your whys. I really love to hear those things. It just makes me so excited to hear about what you guys want for your future so that we can all create our lives and design our lives together and do this together. And yesterday, I know the lesson was a little bit dry, but it's part of being successful at this business is knowing how to operate the online office is super important because there's a lot of great tools in there. So today I wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about the most important, vital thing that you need to know to have a successful business. And we already talked about this a little bit when we did Bootcamp 1.0 and when we went over the 7-day quick start guide. But today we're going to talk about the 3 vital behaviors of being a successful Beachbody coach. And I actually like to say 3 vital behaviors plus 1, which I'll get to here in a little bit, and you'll see why it's so important. But seriously, you guys, this business, I know when you come in that it can seem complicated, and you're like, oh my gosh, well, I have to do this, and I have to do this, and I have to do that, and this website, I need to get Twitter, I need to get Instagram, I need to do this, I need to do that, I need a blog. Just slow your roll, buddy, okay? Just slow down because this business is actually simple, okay? Don't mirror what I'm doing because I've been in this a lot longer than you guys. All you need to do to be successful in this business is do the 3 vital behaviors every day, consistently over time, and achieve Success Club every month, which you'll learn about soon in Bootcamp. And your business will grow, and you'll be helping people, and you'll be that much closer to reaching your goals. So just keep that in mind. This business is so simple. Don't overcomplicate it. All of the top coaches say that if you just do these 3 things every day consistently over time, that's all they do. It's not complicated. So don't overcomplicate it by trying to do more than these 3 things every day. And when you're doing these 3 things every day, it's going to lead you to Success Club. I want to just tell you guys what they are, and then I'm going to explain each one in a little bit more detail. So the first one is invite. The second one is be proof the products work. The third one is your personal development every day. And I like to say that number 4 is social media, which I'm going to explain in a minute. So the first one, invite. Guys, this is so important that they say it 3 times. 3, okay? So important. So important. I'm going to drill that in your head. If you're not inviting people to your challenge groups, if you're not hosting challenge groups, your business is not going to do anything, okay? Challenge groups are the lifeblood of this business. And people aren't going to know what you're doing if you don't share it with them. They may see your posts on Facebook, that you're participating in this challenge group, but if you don't go invite people to your groups, then how are they ever going to know they can be a part of them? Now, inviting was something that I was absolutely terrified to do at first. And I, in fact, as you guys know, let that fear hold me back for my first 9 months of my business. I could be so much further along right now if it wasn't for that, and I don't want you guys to go through that. So don't be afraid, you guys. Don't be afraid. You just gotta tell people about what you're doing. Share your passion with it. I'm going to include a little resource, which you guys already got in Bootcamp 1.0, but I'm going to give it to you again on how to craft an invite. Super simple. 4 things you have to do. That's it. And we're going to talk more about inviting on another lesson. So don't worry about it right now. But you guys have got to do this. And if you're afraid to talk to people, then just tell them you're afraid. That's what I used to do. You just be like, Stephanie, I was just thinking about you because I really want to help you. And I know that you're going through some health things right now. And, I just became a coach. Well, even though I didn't, but, I'm just saying this from you guys' point of view. I just became a coach. These challenge groups are changing people's lives for the better. They're getting healthier together. And, I really want to help you through this group. But I've been afraid to tell you about it because I don't want you to think I'm just trying to sell you something. Because for me, that was what I was afraid of, is I didn't want people to just think I was selling them something. But you guys, if we don't talk to people about it, then they're not going to know what we're doing. And it's actually our responsibility to tell people about these groups if we really care about them. So invite. More about this later on in Bootcamp. Number 2, being proof the products work. Guys, this is so important. So important. it makes it so easy to talk about what you're doing. Like when you're doing it yourself, like, well, let me back up. It makes it easy to talk about Beachbody and the challenge groups when you're just sharing what you're doing yourself. Every time I'm doing a workout program, I always end up selling the most of that workout program those months because I'm talking about it every single day and people are seeing what it's doing for me and they're hearing me talk about it every single day. And honestly, you're a hypocrite if you're a coach and you're not using the programs and you're not using Shakeology. I'm sorry. I hope that, well, actually, if it hurts your feelings, sorry. It's just the honest truth. You're a hypocrite. Like, how are you going to help people with stuff that you're not even using yourself? Now, I understand if you have like medical issues or whatever, like no judgment. But you guys, that would just be like a doctor that's overweight telling people how to be healthy. Just an example. So you've got to be proof the products work. You got to use Shakeology every day. You got to use the programs. And I'm not saying you have to follow a specific program all the time. You can do other workouts if you want to. You can take breaks from programs. But it's important to have experience with different programs so that you can, tell people about it in a natural way. And when you're being proof the products work, it makes sharing, like I said, super simple, just like it would be if you were sharing an awesome restaurant you went to or a great movie that you went to. And people are going to see that you're going to be a walking success story of how the programs work, okay? So make sure that you're being proof the products work. And in a second, I'm going to mention the fourth vital behavior, social media, because it goes along with that. But I wanted to talk about the number 3 of the three vital behaviors. I can't talk, which is doing your personal development every single day. Now, this is the one that is probably the easiest to do, but it's also the easiest not to do. To be honest, I hated reading. I actually still hate reading. But I do it every single day because I know I need to. I know how much personal development has changed me as a person, not only my business. And when you do personal development every single day, then you're going to learn things that you can implement into your business and see results immediately. Immediate results, okay? And it's just so important, you guys, to get training and to focus on how we can be better people so that we can help our customers and help our coaches and just be the best coaches that we can be for everybody. So it's so important to do that. And anytime there's events, conferences, make sure you're there. Super Saturday, it's a must. Summit, it's a must. We all have excuses of why we can't get there, money, all these things going on. I understand. And some people truly do have reasons to where they could not go. But I just really highly encourage you guys to do everything you can to get to Summit and to get to the events because they are going to change your life and change your business. Seriously. We'll talk more about that later because I could go on and on about that. And the fourth vital behavior is, and this is just what I added in, and I think one day I'm going to call Carl Deichler and be like, hey, Carl, we need to add this fourth vital behavior in, okay? So the fourth vital behavior is social media, sharing on social media every single day. That goes along with being proof that products work. You need to be posting about what you're doing every single day. Every single day, no questions asked. You just need to do it. If you don't know what to post, look at my wall for ideas, look at other coaches on the team, on their pages for ideas. Fake it till you make it. Just share other people's stories. If you don't have challengers yet, share the challenger stories from other people in the group. You have to fake it till you make it with that stuff. And just share every day, social media. But please don't word vomit Beachbody all over your walls, guys. You need to just be sharing what you're doing every day about your workouts and your, and your experience with the programs and Shakeology. So that really goes hand in hand with being proof the products work. You guys have got to share. I know it's uncomfortable. You just got to push out of your comfort zones and do it. And we'll talk more about this in detail later. So now you're probably wondering, what on earth do I need to be doing in order to make this work? Like, I'm a new coach. How do I do all these things? So, number 1, inviting people to your challenge groups. Just make sure you're getting your clean eating challenge group together. Pick your date. You should have already done that. You should have already made your list. Send out those invites to people. The invite, I already wrote it for you guys, and it's in the Dropbox. Okay? It's in the clean eating folder. Number 2, you improve the products work. Do your program every day and share on your wall every day. That's it. Number 3, personal development. Make sure you're reading Go Pro, which you should have gotten when you started as a coach. It's on the new coach checklist. And make sure that you're plugging into this group every day. And number 4, we already talked about. Just be proof the products work and share it on your social media every single day. That's all you need to do. So just as a review about the 3 vital behaviors, what you need to be focusing on right now. Get your clean eating challenge together, invite those people, be proof the products work and share about it every day on social media, read Go Pro, and get plugged into this group. That's all you need to focus on right now. The business activity tracker, we're going to talk more about here in maybe a week or so. So don't stress out. Just focus on those things that I just said, okay? And like I said, guys, you have to fake it till you make it. If you don't have a story of your own to share, or if you don't have challengers of your own to share, like I said, borrow from the team. That's how we all learn. That's how we all start out. That's how we all do it. That's what we're here for. That's why we're here as a team, doing this together. Share stories of the people that are in our groups, because then people are going to see that, wow, this stuff really does work. And it's not weird to do that just because you don't know the person, or just because they weren't in your challenge group. It would be just like going onto the Beachbody Coach 411 page and sharing one of those transformations. Do you know those people? No. So what's the difference? Take stories from us. Share what we're sharing. Just fake it till you make it. Get into the challenge groups. Get plugged into the challenge groups. Encourage people in the challenge groups with your upline. Even if you don't have challengers yet, fake it till you make it. You've got to, guys. It's vital, okay? So this was a long video, but these are all really important things to do. So for your homework assignment today, I want you guys to post in the comments and tell us how you're planning on tackling the 3 vital behaviors every day, when you're going to be doing them, and how you're going to make sure you get it done, how you're going to hold yourself accountable. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing your homework assignment. Talk